Hi everyone, and welcome to Module 4, in which we will be introducing inequality. And we'll also be finalizing Essay 1. Let's check out the overview. Alright, now on our Module 4, we're going to be reading Gregory Mancio's Class in America, which we will be using for Essay 2. I know we haven't submitted Essay 1 just yet, but we will soon. And again, because this is a very short course, we're doing things very quickly. All right, so as I mentioned, we're going to be reading Class in America, and it's a really great piece that kind of challenges this notion of a classless society, this myth. And it's a really great article in that he uses a ton of logic, he brings in great statistics, and he has really hard evidence that makes his case very compelling. All right, so you'll do that, you'll participate in a discussion, you'll submit your final draft for Essay 1, you'll read about paragraph structure and revision, and complete a quick reflection, and then, of course, make sure you review the prompt for Essay 2. All right, here it is, the PDF for Class in America, so make sure you read through that. Okay, and here's a discussion, not a video discussion, so it's just a regular discussion. So after you read Mancio's, you'll examine what he argues and how he builds his case. So for your initial post, I want you to browse a financial site such as Forbes, Money, the Wall Street Journal, or any other type of magazine that has to do with like finances or just the financial world. And you're going to respond to these questions and make sure you link maybe the specific article that you read or the specific piece that you looked at. So you will answer these questions. So who is the audience? What kind of advice do they give, etc., so on and so forth. And then next, you will also connect it to the reading. So Mancio's uses a combination of logos, ethos, and pathos. Choose one of the appeals and find it in the article. See which part you find it in and discuss whether or not it is effectively convincing you or not. And then peer replies, of course. All right, so now for this one, in preparation for Essay 1, I want you to share the source that you chose for that essay. So for your initial post, you'll link your outside source. So what is your outside source? Provide the MLA citation that includes the title, author, journal, database, etc. And that is pretty much what's going to be going into your works cited. Next, summarize the source in your own words. So what's the main idea of the argument? What evidence do they use? And then discuss how you will actually use it in Essay 1. So why is it important? How does the supporter connect to your argument? And then, of course, peer replies. All right, then next we have a really quick writer reflection here for you. Before you finalize Essay 1 and you submit it, I want you to kind of take a moment to reflect on what's something you feel confident about the essay, maybe one area you struggled in or are struggling in, and how are you getting help outside of the class. All right, and this is the assignment Dropbox for the essay. Make sure you take a look at that rubric, always very important. And don't forget that because this is an English 100 class, it is a requirement that you go to the Cypress Writing Center. So hopefully you got that done. You don't actually have to visit the center. You can always meet with them online. And then they give me a report usually at the end of the month. And then I can add the points from there. All right. And as always, let's avoid using AI. All right. So in our wrap up, what we did, so you read Class in America, you analyzed rhetorical strategies through the discussion post, you completed a paragraph structure revision, and you submitted your final draft for Essay 1, and you reviewed your prompt for Essay 2. Now that I think about it, we didn't do this. I'll remove it. All right. Good job, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye.